Hello friends, today we will study about quadratic equations. This is a chapter which we have to study in class 10. So we will discuss on the basis of class 10 regarding quadratic equation. We will discuss how to solve the quadratic equation, different methods of the quadratic equation. So first we will start with the quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? Any equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a should not equals to 0 and a, b, c are real numbers. A, b, c are real numbers. So any equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. It's called quadratic equation. So we have to find solutions of the quadratic equation. Solution means we have to find the value of the variable like x, y and so on. So what is this solution called in quadratic equation? We call it roots of the equation. Roots of the equation. So roots of the equation can be any real value which satisfy this equation. Any real value which satisfy this equation. Suppose alpha be any real value if it satisfy a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0, then we can say that alpha is the solution or roots of this quadratic equation. So in quadratic equation we have to study about different methods. We will study three methods basically. First one is middle term factorization method. Middle term factorization method, which we have already studied in class 9 or we can say in class 8 also. So in middle term factorization we have generally studied those factors or those polynomials or those equations which can be factorized by middle term. But it is not mandatory that each and every question or each and every quadratic equation can be solved by this method. Second, we have to study about completing square method. Completing square method. And third one is quadratic formula. Quadratic formula method, which is also called Sridharacharya rule. So one by one we will study. If you want to get full knowledge, then watch this video till the end so that you can get each and every concept of solving the quadratic equations. See how can we solve some questions by middle term factorization method. So let us start with one of these question. This is x plus 3 by x plus 2 equals to 3x minus 7 by 2x minus 3. First we will cross multiply this one and then it will be converted into the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. How? Let us see. We will cross multiply it. X plus 3 2x minus 3, this equals to 3x minus 7 into x plus 2. This will multiply with this and this will with this. We will get 2x square minus 3x plus 6x minus 9 equals to 3x square plus 6x minus 7x minus 14. Now reduce it. Plus 3x minus 9, this equals to 3x square minus x minus 14. Now we will take all the parts one side, but keep in mind that generally we will take this x square which has higher value towards that side, like 2x square will move this side, 3x will move this side and minus 9 will also move this side. So what will we get? 2x square minus 3x square minus 2x square, that is x square, minus x minus 3x minus 4x minus 14 plus 9, that is minus 5. This equals to 0. Now we will solve it by middle term factorization. x square minus 5x plus x minus 5 equals to 0. After reducing, what we will get? X minus 5 and x plus 1. This equals to 0. So therefore, if we x minus 5 equals to 0, we get x equals to 5 and minus 1. So we have x equals to 5 and minus 1. This is the solution of this question. Now move to the another question. 14 by x plus 3 minus 1 equals to 5 by x plus 1. So how we will solve it? First we will take all the part of variable one side, like 14 by x plus 3 minus 5 by x plus 1 is equals to 1. Now take LCM of these two, x plus 3, x plus 1. In case of any confusion, just think like this: multiply these two terms at the bottom, this will be the LCM, then multiply 14 with x plus 1 and multiply 5 with x plus 3, like this. 14 x plus 1 minus 5 x plus 3 is equals to 1. It will become 14x plus 14 minus 5x minus 15, and this equals to, we will take this one that side, it will become x square plus 4x plus 3. Now move all the parts one side. It will become 14 minus 5, that is 9x, minus 1 is equals to x square plus 4x plus 3. So x square, this will move to that side, it will become 4x minus 9, that is 5x, and minus 1 will become plus 1, then 3 plus 1 equals to 4, this equals to 0. So x square minus 4x minus x plus 4 equals to 0. It will become x minus 4 and x minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore finally we will get x equals to 4 and 1. This is the answer of this question. Moving to the next question, we have 4x square minus 4ax plus a square minus b square equals to 0. So first we will see what is in place of a, 4, and what is in place of c is a square minus b square. So first we will split this one, 4 a square minus b square. So that splitting it in two terms, we have to get this one. So we will write 2 into 2a plus b into a minus b. We have to get minus 4a. So we will take minus 2a plus b minus 2a minus b. If we will add, we will get minus 4a, because minus 2b plus 2b will be cancelled. So we will just write here 4x square minus 2a plus b into x minus 2a minus b into x plus a square minus b square equals to 0. So next we will write 2x will be common. So what we will get? 2x minus a plus b here, minus a minus b will be common, so a minus b will be common. Here we have 2x. If we take a minus b as common, we will leave it a plus b. So minus a plus b equals to 0. Why minus? Because here it is minus sign, so in bracket we have a plus b. So 2x minus a plus b and 2x minus a minus b will be the factors. So 2x minus a plus b will be either 0 or 2x minus a minus b will be 0. Therefore we have x equals to a plus b by 2, and here we have x equals to a minus b by 2. Hence we can write solution as x equals to a plus b by 2 and x equals to a minus b by 2. So this is the solution of this question. Moving to the next question, we have 1 by a plus b plus x equals to 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by x. Here x is the variable and we have to find the value of x. So just take this term of x this side, because this term also contains x and this term is also x, and these are constant terms. So we will keep the variable term one side and the constant term one side. So we will write 1 by a plus b plus x minus 1 by x equals to 1 by a plus 1 by b. Now we will take LCM. X into a plus b plus x is equals to, here it will become ab. This side LCM will be ab and this side this. Now see, a plus b plus x is there, so we have to multiply with x the numerator, and here a plus b plus x, and this side b plus a. Now x minus a minus b minus x will be by x square plus ax plus bx, and here it becomes a plus b by ab. So plus x minus x is cancelled, minus will be common, a plus b, x square plus ax plus bx is equals to a plus b by ab. So ab and ab will be cancelled from both sides, and now we will have x square plus ax plus bx is equals to minus ab, and this becomes x square plus ax plus bx plus ab equals to 0. If we take x common in this one, we will get x plus a, and in this b x plus. So by taking common we have x plus a and x plus b equals to 0. Therefore what will be our solution? X equals to minus a and minus b is the solution of this question. Hence we can say minus a and minus b are roots of the given equation. We have our next questions. 2 into 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 minus 3x plus 3 by 2x minus 1 equals to 5. See, in this question we have 2x minus 1 by x plus 3, and this term is just reciprocal of this. So if we take this as y, then this will become 1 by y. So let 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 equals to y. Then what we can write for this equation? 2y minus 3 into 1 by y equals to 5. Now we will take LCM. 2y square minus 3 by y equals to 5. So this will become 2y square minus 5y minus 3 equals to 0. 2y square minus 3 by y. So y will be multiplied with 5y, and this will come this side as minus 5y. Now just splitting the middle term, what we get? 3 2 is 6, and we have to find 5. So we will write 6y plus y minus 3 equals to 0. And this can be written as y minus 3 plus 1 y minus 3 equals to 0. So finally we can write y minus 3 2y plus 1 is equals to 0. So what we get as y? So we have y equals to 3 or minus 1 by 2. Here we have got the value of y, but in question we have x. So what we have to find? We have to find the value of x. Now in place of y we will replace it with 2x minus 1 by x plus 3. Therefore we can write 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 is equals to 3 in one case. In first case we can write like this. So 2x minus 1 equals to 3x plus 9, or minus x equals to 10. Therefore we get x equals to minus 10. What we get? X equals to minus 10. In case 2, when y equals to minus 1 by 2, so we can write 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 is equals to minus 1 by 2. Again cross multiply. 4x minus 2 is equals to minus x minus 3. So it becomes 5x is equals to minus 3 plus 2, that is minus 1. So x equals to minus 1 by 5. Hence we can write the solution of x as x equals to minus 10 or minus 1 by 5. So this is the solution of this question. Moving to our next question, we have a by x minus b plus b by x minus a equals to 2. This is something different from other questions, because in this question if we directly take LCM and multiply, then it will be longer process. So what we will do in this case, we will do one thing. We will write this 2 as 1 plus 1. We have to remember this. We have to write 2 as 1 plus 1. Then what we will do? We will subtract this first one from this one, and b x minus a minus 1 is equals to 0. What we have done? We have taken this one here and this one here. So it becomes a by this. Now take LCM. A minus x plus b by x minus b. Why here it plus? Minus 1, when we will multiply minus 1 with x minus b, we will get minus x plus b. And here x minus b minus x plus a by x minus a equals to 0. Now let us see. In the numerator we have a plus b minus x, a plus b minus x. So we just take common a plus b minus x from both these. Now we will have x minus b plus 1 by x minus a equals to 0. So we can write again, not solve this one. We will take LCM x minus a, x minus b. So we can write x minus a plus x minus b, this equals to 0. Now see, this is denominator and this is divisor of the whole part. So when this will be moved here, it will be multiplied with 0 and this whole will become 0. So what we will have left with it? We have a plus b minus x and 2x minus a minus b is equals to 0. So either we have this equals to 0 or this equals to 0. We have a plus b minus x equals to 0. Therefore x equals to a plus b in first case, and in second case 2x minus a minus b equals to 0. Therefore x equals to a plus b by 2. Hence we can write x equals to a plus b or a plus b by 2. So this is the solution of this question. We have next question, 4 to the power x plus 1 plus 4 to the power 1 minus x equals to 10. This question is a little bit based on the rules of exponent, like a to the power m plus n equals to a to the power m into a to the power n, and a to the power minus n equals to 1 by a to the power n. The two laws of exponent will be applied in this question. So let us move to the question. We can write here 4 to the power x into 4 to the power 1 plus 4 to the power 1 into 4 to the power minus x equals to 10. We can write 4 into 4 to the power x plus 4 into 1 by 4 to the power x equals to 10. Let 4 to the power x is equals to y. We have 4y plus 4 by y equals to 10. If we just take 2 from both sides and reduce it, we will get 2y plus 2 by y equals to 5. What we have done? We have taken 2 as common from this side and we have divided 10 by 2. So we have 2y plus 2 by y equals to 5. Now we can write 2y square plus 2 by y equals to 5. and then 2y square minus 5y plus 2 equals to 0. So now splitting the middle term, we get minus 4y minus y plus 2 equals to 0. Then we can write 2y, y minus 2 minus 1, y minus 2. This here it is minus because we have taken minus I common. So next step we can write y minus 2 and 2y minus 1. 2y minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore we have y equals to 2 or 1 by 2. Now let us see what is y. 4 to the power x. Therefore in case 1, what we write? 4 to the power x equals to 2. So we can convert it in 2's power, like 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power 1. Therefore 2x equals to 1 or x equals to 1 by 2. Again in second case we have second value 1 by 2. So in case 2 we will write 4 to the power x is equals to 1 by 2. So we can write 2 to the power 2x equals to 2 to the power minus 1, or 2x equals to minus 1 imply x equals to minus 1 by 2. Therefore we have the solution x equals to 1 by 2 and x equals to minus 1 by 2. Hence x equals to 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 is the solution of this question. Let us move to one more question. A by ax minus 1 plus b by bx minus 1 equals to a plus b. If we take LCM of these two, then it will become longer process. So let us think how it can be solved in a simple manner. So if we take this a this side and this b this side, arranging in such a way that ax minus 1 minus b, the term which had a in the denominator like ax, we will subtract minus b in this one, and another term which had denominator bx, we will subtract minus a, and this side it becomes 0. Now take LCM. Ax minus 1, it will become a minus abx minus minus plus b plus b minus abx minus minus plus a by bx minus 1. This equals to 0. Now in the numerator what we see, a plus b minus abx is common. So we will take a plus b minus abx as common. Now we are left with 1 by ax minus 1 plus 1 by bx minus 1. This equals to 0. So we have now abx. Now take LCM of these two. It will become ax minus 1 into bx minus 1, and it will become bx minus 1 plus ax minus 1 equals to 0. Now a plus b minus abx, this into this denominator will be carried to this side, it will multiply with 0, it will become 0, and we have here bx plus ax minus 2 equals to 0. Now if we take this one as equals to 0 and this one as 0, we will get two solutions of the equations. So what we will get? A plus b minus abx equals to 0. We will get x equals to a plus b by ab. What we will get? A plus b by ab. Also, if we solve this one, bx plus ax minus 2 equals to 0, we will take x as common. A plus b equals to 2. Therefore x is equals to 2 by a plus b. Hence we have two solutions. X equals to a plus b by ab and 2 by a plus b. So these are two solutions of these questions, which is called roots of the equation.